Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, as always, I like to say thanks to all of our new subscribers. Thank you for liking and sharing the content as we continue to build this community and as I continue to build generational wealth for me and my family. Guys, you know I'm 52 years old. I only make videos about my portfolio and my portfolio alone, so do not take this as financial advice. Okay guys? Now, if you are here, that means you're here to make some money and learn how to invest in your future, financial independence, retire early. Okay, that's what we focus on here. Now, for you guys who are new to the channel, all I ask for you to do me a solid is to like and share the content. That's it, nothing more. You don't have to give me no money. I'm never going to ask you for money. If somebody asks you for money, that's not me. But you are welcome to join our membership. To help support the channel. That is completely up to you, no string attached. Okay guys, now you guys know today is our weekend review video where we review the income we made for the week. And even though I was very disappointed yesterday, as you guys saw in the video, but you know what, like I say all the time, I'm like a defensive back. You can beat me on the throw and then the next play I'm back on you. So you know, that's how we do. We get beat on one day, the next day we'll come back and we do what we do every day, make videos and let you guys know what's going on with my portfolio and what I'm doing to keep myself going and keep my portfolio safe. So with that said, let's get down to it. Alright guys, so as you can see, my portfolio was down yesterday like 30 something, 40 something dollars. Now, of course, Robinhood, they trade 24/7. Robinhood is always selling stuff, so you can always buy positions on Robinhood. Okay guys, and as you can see today, my portfolio is up, right? $55. And then overnight, it gained another 95 cents. So this $55, it probably attributed to probably dividend that came into the portfolio. As you can see, we got $56 and change sitting down here, but we're going to verify that as we go through and check the dividend for the day. So with that said, let me move my little handsome self out the way. Yes guys, don't hate, I am handsome. And we're going to go to history right here, move this back. Alright, and we can see everything that's going through the portfolio, but we're just focusing on our divvy. Right, we're going to focus in on the dividends, and some of the stuff is pending for July. Right, July and June is way far away. We're not focusing on that. Now, this stuff says pending, but it's just pending for the 30th to 27th. Right, that's a long time away, now. That's next week, right? That's next week, Tuesday, because Monday the market is closed. So I'm really not going to worry about these pending stuff here. We're going to look at the stuff that we already received into the portfolio, and we're going to start counting. Right, so I got that $55.67 from PLTY. Now PLTY, you know, it's been doing some things and it's going to make me rich. That's going to make me a rich man. Okay, PLTY is gonna make me a rich man. I forgot, I can't make this thing any smaller. But you know what? I know what to do. I'm gonna bring it over here. Let me move my handsome face in the middle. I think that should be good there. And we're just gonna stick our little calculator there. You know what? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, right there. And where is that window? I think it's this one right over here. We don't need none of that. Put my calculator back. Quit playing with me. And then we can make this a little. And so, all right. Now we can see what we got coming into the portfolio. We're gonna start doing the calculation. We got. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, that's 11 cents right there, right? 1, that's 9, that's 10, that's 11 cents. And we're gonna say, we're gonna zero it out. 0.11 plus 55 67. Alright, and then we got another 11 cents, another 25 cents, okay, and we got here another 6 cents, and then we got 8 cents. I'm just speeding this up, guys. 8 cents, and then we got another 25 cents. That's how we get rich, guys. Collecting this little money here and there. And then we got 35 cents. Okay, and this one is 16. And we're not going far back. We're just going to the 19. So that's it. We stopped at 35 cents. This other one was a week before. So from Robinhood, we got $56.88. That's a decent week, right? That's a pretty decent week. And you guys know the portfolio, we just added that $500 some to the portfolio for PLTY. And of course, that $500 and something we added, we got $55.67 from that $500. Now, going forward, next month, this position is going to generate more money. It's either going to be $500 something or more or less, but I mean not $500 something, $50 some more or less. But every single month, this position is going to generate some money, right? And you guys know, right? I'm trying to keep all these positions that generate a lot of money, but to where they're generating $100 a month. Now, of course, with me another $1,000, another $500, we will be over that $100 a month mark for this position. And then I can do is focus on other positions, because I'm trying to build these fast to get them to $100. But you know what? Let's keep going. I don't want to be talking too much. Let's keep it going. I'm going to open this up a little bit. Let me see what we got. So this is the account from the week on. Load up, buddy. Load up here. I'm going to have to stretch this out a little bit. Sorry, guys. Oop. Move out of the way, man. I'm horrible at this stuff. And you guys, I'll be like, dude, ain't you in technology? Why the hell? Yeah, I'm in technology, but I'm not a resizing screen guy. Alright, let's get here. Let's filter this stuff. I don't know what's going on with my other browser. That's why you see me using multiple browsers, because this thing never worked the way it's supposed to work. So I decided to use the other browser. So let's go, that's the 23rd. Okay, let's go down. We're gonna go down. Okay, so we stop right here. Right there. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty simple. Let me make this smaller. We're starting from the bottom and go up. Starting from there. So let's clear this out. Let's see how much money we brought in this week from our divvy. We got 25 cents. We got 35 cents. Okay, that's 60 cents. I was like, what the hell? All right, and then we got $8. $49. We got $6.57. And POTY strike again. We got $141.09. Tomorrow, it's my new favorite thing to buy. $56.94. Over 200, those are reinvested, and that's it. So we got $214 from Charlie Schwab. Okay. And 64 cents. Guys, this is amazing. Okay? This is amazing. I mean, investing, you know, it's like this is what I like about what I do, right? And when I say what I do, I mean buying positions and getting dividends from them. This is what I like about it, because I'm trying to go, this thing is very sensitive, because other people work hard and to make a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they don't see that money. They don't know what their money is gone. Okay, what they're done with their money. Now, people's like, man, everything you do, you talk about money. I said, why not? Why not talk about money when everything we do in life revolves around money, right? And then they'll be like, oh, well, it's not all about money. For me, it is, because without money, I won't be able to travel. I won't be able to own the things that I own. I won't have the kind of friends that I have. I won't. It's just that simple, right? Because, you know, you are what you are. I'm probably not saying this right, but you are what you're worth. It's dependent on the 10 people you hang around with the most. Now, if you hang around a bunch of poor people that are struggling, you're going to struggle too. So if you're struggling, you need to find people that are doing better than you and kind of hang around those people, associate yourself with those people, and learn from those people. Don't just hang around with them and be like, oh, I just want to hang out. That's the dumbest thing to do. Okay, 69.10. Okay, move this guy back over here. And then we got, I couldn't find this $35. I don't know, maybe I cut $33. I don't know, I calculated into something else, but I can't see it. It might be broken down. Sometimes this stuff is broken down in, you know, but I can't find it. It's $33, so it's not a big deal. Okay, and then we got $9.15. We got $1.80. Big money, big money. $4.76. We got another $1.54. And we got a 24 cents. That's from my curve position. All right, and another curve position, $7.96. Okay, and we going forward. We got $3.20, $6.31. We got $4.34. That get us over 100, and then we got 48 cents. And before we get to the big money, we got $2.50. 61 cents. And then we got 1,060.31 cents. So that gives us 2 stacks, 2,000 right there. And then we got DIPS coming through with the 900 bands, 900, 967, 58, Alti, 783. Okay, and we got PLTY coming through with $4,000. That's amazing. $4,000 from PLTY. So we got 4318.53. That get us over $8,000. And I calculated this already, but it's still showing as, I know I calculated this already. XDTT 67 cents. Alright, before I do that, let me go back. Alright, we don't see no Mara over here, right? I guess I was from the other position. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not adding that in twice. 1449.37. I think the reason why, because I said it was one of my other positions and it kind of stuck in my head. So when I saw it again, I was like, I hope I'm not adding it in there twice. 0.69 equals. So another decent payday, $9,596.51 from our Fidelity account. Now, another week where we like struggling to get to that that $1,000, the $10,000 mark, right? Another week where we're struggling to get to the $10,000 mark. I'm gonna just close this out. I'm not even gonna log out of that. I'm just gonna close it out. Okay, so let me save this before I slide it over. We did amazing in the income for this week, right? We calculated all the current income, and as you can see, guys, okay, as you can see, what I've been telling you guys, this month is an amazing month, right? And we still have one more week to go. So this was from last week before we add this $1,000 to it. There's 8,000 something to it. All right, so instead of doing all of that, right, I'm gonna clear this out. I'm not gonna add all the numbers. We're only gonna add this one number with this number, okay? But this is from the previous 3 weeks. So we got $9,868.03 plus $28,806.48 equals $38,000. Guys, 38,000. So let me put this new number down in here. 38,754.51 thousand dollars. So like I was telling you guys, right? We're gonna generate more than $40,000 in this portfolio this month. We still got one more week to go, right? We still got one more week to go. Even though the week that's coming up, it's not one of our strong week. One more week to go, guys. Okay. As I was saying, the week that's coming up, it's not one of our strong week. I know you guys are like, wait, what do you mean strong week? Because of what it's going to be paying, right? So we got Coney and I think some Pepe, Pepe, if I'm saying it right. I used to have Fiat, but I had to sell Fiat and I sold at a win to help keep the portfolio alive, right? At some point I was like, man, I hope I'm making the right decision, but hindsight, I think I made the best decision for my portfolio. And like I said, we got one more week to go. So even if we have a bad week, for me not to get to 40 grand with the amount of shares that I have in Corning, they're gonna have to pay, I don't know, well, maybe 10 cents or some crap like that. That's it. 10, 15 cents. Maybe that's the only way I won't get to $40,000. But as you can see here, we only need $1,200 plus dollars to get to 40,000. Right? That's it. $1,200. And on average, if we go back, shoot, I have to think. I don't even put the weeks. I don't say Group A, D, B because I couldn't tell you exactly what week it was. But if we go back, you can already see which week it is. But all of my weeks, I got 3,000 there, 7,000 there, 5,000 there, 5,000 there. So I couldn't tell you which week Coney paid, right? I have no idea. So as we continue to grow the portfolio, guys, say it one more time before I move it out the way. It is all up to you on how you want to invest. Now I know I tell you guys all the time, I'm a risk taker, trying to grow my portfolio fast. I did it slower for 5 years, four plus years, and then in the end I was like, no, I need to accelerate this growth to add some more risk to my portfolio. But it's up and down. But when you get this income coming in, and this help pay down my dividend, my margins, right? Because I'm not using all the money. I do use some of the money, but the rest of the money stay into the portfolio to pay down my margins. And as I continue to build my other two portfolio, I don't have to worry about margins, right? It's a slower process, but I don't want to have to deal with margins in those portfolio. Okay, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. I hope this amount motivates you, right? So far this month, we have generated $38,754.51 in dividend income, dividend revenue, whatever you want to call it, into the portfolio, right? If that's not amazing, I don't know what else to tell you. That is like 10, 8, 9 times my monthly salary that I bring home after taxes. That's crazy. Okay, guys. Now I might be exaggerating a little bit on that monthly salary thing, but it is what it is. As you can see, I'm excited, right? I didn't know what to expect, but adding the extra shares that I purchased for Palantir did help the portfolio. So as you guys can see, the income, like I said, the income went up, which is great. We'll continue to grow the portfolio. Now, this amount here, of course, it went back over 40, because yesterday it was down to 39, and I was like, this thing do what it does. I don't really pay attention to it till we get to the bottom line. Of course, the day that I'm doing the income, right now is telling me we're going to generate 40,000 plus, and I have the feeling we're going to generate more than that because of where we are right now, 38,700. We're already there. Okay, guys. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy, as you guys can see that you can hear my voice. If you can't hear my voice, I'm happy that I don't know what to tell you. And you can see we crossed 7 million in 10 years because of the income that's coming into the portfolio. Now, of course, I'm not going to continue to invest in extreme high yield portfolio like I do now for the next 10 years. Of course, as the portfolio grows, we're going to continue to minimize our risk into a less riskier position. Okay, so this number, it's not indicative of what's going to happen 10 years from now, but it's still good to see. It's still good to motivate. It's motivate me. I don't know if it motivates you or now, but you can see now we are past 2 million in 5 years, which is great. Like I say, I have goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, and my short-term goals, which is 5 years, is to be at $2 million here in the portfolio. Okay, not ready to $2 million here, but in 5 years I want to have my portfolio value at least $2 million. Now, there's a chance we can't do that. It's possible, right? But it's a work in progress. Okay, guys, I love you guys. If this doesn't motivate you, I don't know what else is going to motivate you, because this channel is exactly what we do. We show you how to build wealth, because people do it. Everybody else, a lot of people doing it. Okay, and building generational wealth is simple. It's not fast, of course. It seems like I'm doing it fast, but it's not a fast process. It's a very slow process. It takes time. If you want to be fast, you got to put in more risk, more money. Okay, guys? With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. We'll be back with the weekend review, with the weekend video tomorrow, Edwin Likes Talk video. And I said we're going to talk about the retirement accounts like Roth and all that good stuff, because they had a conversation in my job, in my office. So I want us to talk about that and just have a conversation and see where everybody is. Guys, remember to like and share the content. Remember to comment in the video. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys make more money than me. I know some of you guys already did, but I hope you guys continue to do that and share it in the Discord with everybody else, so we can get people motivated to invest and grow. I love you guys. Peace.